Like,
That was never a thing, and
no,
we never
no,
used to see females on the cards. Like, we were lucky to see
no.
one female fight, every 2 or 3 cards. So
Yeah,
it's
a lot of
amazing how far we've come with that.
oh, it's huge because, like I said, as I've told people, my first priority was to learn how to cook and clean and look after the boxes. And then, if there was time, then you'd get some attention if the boxes had gone through. So I was at first it hit your ego like, oh, I come here to learn Muay Thai and I'm just a bitch, but I very quickly got pulled in and said, hey, like, just keep turning up, keep doing your best. And you know what? Now I'm grateful for that opportunity because not only did I get to learn Muay Thai from the Thais directly, I also learnt how to cook, how to speak another language. I was not fluent, but I was enough to be able to get through the day and be able to hold conversations with the Thai people. And,
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I think I've forgotten a lot of it now. Like, I think now because I don't use it in my everyday life, I've got to go, oh, that's right. Like, I'll hear people speak Thai and I go, oh, and it kind of bing. But, I think if I was to go again and go live with them again, I think it'd come back. Well, I hope so.
Pick it up. You'd pick it up.
But I got to learn more. I got to learn more than just Muay Thai. I got to learn how to look after a camp. I got to learn how to cook. I got to learn how to speak. I got to learn how to take care of the boxes. And that proved very valuable when I started running my own gym. I was able to train them and also look after them and make sure that everybody was okay. It's a very maternal thing. I don't know what it's like today. I guess the girls are more about training, but I think now I was really lucky to get that experience because I got more than what I went for.
Yeah. Oh, look, I know you're modest and you don't like speaking about yourself, but we've seen people of you holding pads, and clearly you know what you're doing. So keep doing what you're doing. I wanted to ask you, we hear a lot of stories about people that train in Thailand at gyms and went on camps and things like that. A lot of them actually stayed at the gym. Like made a sort of a self-made bed, a little mattress, and slept at the gym. Where did you stay when you were over there?
We were just outside the camp. Like, I didn't get to stay in the camp. I don't think I would have wanted to be honest.
I think as a lady, back then.
Well, and that's the thing, without getting too deep into women's stuff, women go through things that you don't want to be in a group full of male.
That's right.
I'll leave that there.
No, we'll totally understand that.
I don't want to gross the boys out. But, I think for me, especially me, I'm personally a clean freak. And you feel disgusting over there as it is. And, look, it's not flash. It was not flash at all. It was still rough, but I needed that little bit of privacy. Being a woman, I needed that privacy. But, it was I still had to adjust to those conditions. Like, that was hard for me. Being a clean freak and living in those conditions was very difficult for me personally because I'm like, oh, damn it.
Well,
but you know what? I tell you what.
To you for, that many years ago, putting up with that sort of thing as a female in that environment. Not many did it back then. So I think you would have paved the way for others that had seen you and came and looked at she's there. I can be there.
I think the heat and the sweating was the worst for me personally. Like, I never felt fully clean because it's not like here you can go and have a hot shower and, relax in a lovely bathtub. It's pretty rough. And being a female, especially around that time, you want to keep yourself nice and clean, and that's difficult. So I guess for girls that, for a female, that's important. I mean, I guess that's the way I was raised. I was raised to keep yourself very clean, and when you can't, when you can't, that's a battle. That is a mental battle. I don't know about other ladies. I can't speak for them, but me, that was a big struggle for me, is not feeling completely clean was tough. I mean, they were beautiful people, and I learned a lot, but the hygiene was the biggest issue for me. not issue. It was the biggest thing for me to learn to get used to. And you know what? You just do your best with it. You know.
And people who have been in gyms, or even if you haven't been in a gym, what people have got to understand is that it used to be male dominated, especially in Thailand, and
well, it was back then. It
was, and you know, you got smelly, sweaty hand wraps. You've got sweaty, smelly gloves. You've got sweat dripping off you. You know, all over the floor, all over the mats, whatever you're training on. If there probably wasn't mats back then, I don't know when you were over there.
It was pretty, stinky and dirty. But I mean, it was what it was. You know, I mean, it wasn't like I said. I guess I shouldn't put it as it was a struggle. It was just me personally. All I wanted to do was lie in a bath and stay there for, you know, but you can't. And you've got to keep clean, and also learning to eat properly too. Like, I remember Pipat smacking my hand the first time I sat down at the camp and ate, because we used to sit down and eat together, all as a family. We'd all sit on the sweaty mats, and it was my job to help the ladies prep the food and get it all ready for everybody, and then we'd sit down and eat together. And it's just the Thais have multiple different dishes all in the middle of the you know, the circle people eating.
Everyone shares.
Me being a little Aussie, I was just piling up my plate, you know, like, wow, I'll have this. And I remember Pipat smacking my hand like, hey, don't eat like the falang, you know. Take a little bit.
Finish a little bit, and then
have it. So I had to learn, like, just not knowing and not being raised in that culture. You know, I grew up mostly with my dad as well, so I had big meals and I was used